Hi everyone, warm welcome to all. On 17th of April, we have an important Aries New Moon in Ashwini Nakshatra at 3 degrees. Aries and Ashwini both are karmic starting point of our zodiac. And this new moon is happening in Aries, the first sign of the zodiac, in Ashwini Nakshatra, the first nakshatra, and both are close to Pisces Aries Gandanta. It carries the feeling of a karmic note that is breaking and opening up just before some brand new start of our life. There is some raw, fast, and cleansing energy. It says our next chapter cannot begin unless our old energy releases its grip on us. See, Ashwini is the very first nakshatra of the zodiac. So, by nature, it carries the energy of our first impulse, our instinct, our first breath, our first movement, action, and our first yes to the life. Its deity is Ashwini Kumar, the divine healers of God. That's why Ashwini is connected with healing, recovery, restoration, speed, rescue moment, medicines, our instincts, our youthful energy, and some fresh start. Its symbol is horse's head, the horse itself, the rider, quick movement, healing herbs, our emergency responses, and the power to restart life where it has been blocked for some time. See, here this horse symbolism is very important. Horse does not wait forever at one place. Horse feels movement even before the mind has any explanation about that movement. The horse knows when it is time to go, and that is Ashwini Nakshatra. So, whenever, wherever Ashwini gets activated, life wants some movement. But every nakshatra has the higher side and the shadow side. The higher side of Ashwini Nakshatra is like quick healing, our braveness, a new beginning, our instinctive wisdom, the divine help that we get, some fresh life, and the courage to take that first step in our life. The shadow side is haste, impatience, impulsiveness, moving before grounding ourselves, and most importantly, confusing the speed with readiness to act. So, when the new moon falls here, the universe is giving us green signal, but not for recklessness. It gives the green signal for aligned, the rightful action. Use the positive side of Aries and Ashwini Nakshatra for the next 15 days in any challenging circumstances and expect some grand new start wherever Aries is placed in our chart. Here in Aries and with Ashwini Nakshatra, the seed itself is very active. It wants some movement, some healing, initiative, and the courage to start something. And because this is happening in Aries, the sign of selfhood, our courage, initiative, action, and independence, the message to do something is very clear. Use this energy. See, we have a new moon in one Ketu ruled nakshatra. Well, Ketu itself is strongly placed in another Ketu ruled nakshatra. That means the beginning shown by this new moon is karmic, corrective, and spiritually charged in nature. It may start quickly, but it does not start casually here. Ketu in Magha Nakshatra presently is already stripping any false pride, our ego, old identity, any ancestral burden, any hollow authority figures, the debt legacy patterns, and the attachment to roles that have already expired at the soul level now. So, with this Aries new moon, something is ready to be born after some release and letting go. And that's why Lordship of Ketu, that is Scorpio, becomes important in the background here. Scorpio holds our deep fears, the transformation, emotional toxins, our hidden attachments, control patterns, and the rebirth through letting go. So, yes, the visible story is about Aries new moon, but the hidden story is still a Ketu process here. That makes this whole period deeply transformative for all the signs. What begins now may look like a simple decisions, maybe externally, but inside it is a detox, a release, shedding off our old fears, old control, our identity, and old karmic baggages. And all these start with this Aries new moon in Ashwini Nakshatra, a Ketu ruled nakshatra, and ends with Libra full moon in Swati Nakshatra, a Rahu ruled nakshatra. Something begins here through inner karmic start and ends through the outer interpersonal exposure in our relationships. One of the most important dates in this new moon is 26th of April, when moon conjoins Ketu in Leo sign. That can be very eventful day, as moon will be transiting and conjoin Ketu, the nakshatra lord of this new moon. This time can reveal the emotional checkpoint of the entire story. Whatever begins around April 17th may show its real karmic purpose around April 26th. This also triggers Leo and Scorpio in a deeper manner. Here, Aries gives the spark, Libra gives the response to it, and Scorpio and Leo gives some deep transformation wherever they are placed in our chart. Let us see the personal impact of this Aries new moon and look where Aries, Libra, Leo and Scorpio fall in your chart. That placement will show you where the beginning is happening, where we are responding, how we are responding, and where the deepest transformation is taking place. Start with Aries. For Aries, this is a powerful self-rebirth time for you. This new moon is happening in your own sign in Ashwini Nakshatra. So your identity, your entire body, your confidence, your life's direction, even your appearance, your personal decisions, and the way of starting things are all getting refreshed here. One version of your identity is burning off here, and another is ready to emerge with more truth, reality of life, with courage, healing, and some new spiritual clarity. Your close relationship will immediately show whether your new path is real and worth. Move with courage, but do not rush just to prove something here. Your spotless beginning will come and should come from honesty and not from just speed alone. Taurus, this new moon transforms you from inside out. Old tiredness, old emotional baggage, and your hidden karmic weight may start leaving you now. So do not mistake rest for stagnation here. Something is being cleared so your next phase can begin rightly, in the right manner. This is important period for quietly resetting your energy before trying to do more here. Something hidden should be cleared first. If you feel less social, less available, or more inward, please respect your feelings. This new moon may be healing you before it asks you to act on anything. Gemini, this new moon activates your goals, desires, your friendships, your future plans, gains, some new benefic collaborations in the communities that you are part of. Your future and your desires can be refined here. Your social circle, your ambitions, and your long term dreams may change now. But now you are being pulled toward a future that actually matches your heart, not just your mind here. Your children, your creativity, and your skills will rise now. If any teamwork is no longer aligned, it may become very clear to you now. This is the best time to make room for people, plans, and dreams that actually feel alive and you are happy with. Cancer, your career, your public image, and the direction are transforming. Also, your public role, the authority figures, your visibility at your workplace, and new responsibilities can come. Only because now your emotional foundation is asking for truth and stability. This new moon can push you from outer performance toward the life path that feels more aligned at home and within your soul. A new professional beginning may be unfolding here, but it must be emotionally sustainable. If you are building outer success while neglecting your inner peace, this time will show you the imbalance very clearly. Leo, this new moon can bring a fresh opening in your beliefs, in your short travel plans, in new learnings within your faith, and also publishing, teaching, your higher purpose in life, or the courage to step into the bigger path. But because Ketu is already in Leo in Magha Nakshatra, you also are going through a quieter, deeper identity transformation. The April 26th, the Moon Ketu conjunction in Leo can feel especially personal to you. Something about your pride, your ego, your self image, or your role may get clarified here. Let new direction come from your inner truth, not from the outer image. This is not the loss of power, it is the purification of that power. Virgo, this new moon is a deep karmic reset around your trust, your hidden fears, the debts, your family, the values that you have within your families, your money, and some karmic loss. What changes first may be invisible, but the later it shapes your voice, your values, your self-worth, and your sense of stability. So the message here is that something deep and hidden must be understood before something solid can be built in your life. This is not a light surface time period, but it is a deep cleansing time. Speak carefully, spend carefully, and notice what emotional story is hiding under your financial and trust related issues. Libra, you are one of the most impacted sign with this new moon. This new moon begins through the other person but culminates in you. So the relationship stories may become your mirror for deeper personal transformation. That means relationships, your identity, your health, appearance, your partnerships, any contracts, your attractions in life, and the balance are all strongly activated here. Stop shrinking yourself just to keep everyone comfortable and happy here. And do not make this only about what others are doing. Ask what this time is showing you about your own needs, your boundaries, the restrictions you should have. your desires, and your self-definition first. Scorpio, this is a significant reset for your work, your health, your routine, your service, the way you work, the stress that you take, the discipline in your life, and how you use your daily energy. But because Ketu's transformative nature is strong right now, you may feel this new moon even more internally than others. And all this is asking you for surrender, letting go. There may be some deep detox happening in the background, emotionally or spiritually. This is the best time to rest, let go, sleep more, reflect on your emotions and what needs release here. Do not ignore your tiredness. This is the cleansing time, not a performance period for sure. Sagittarius, for you, this new moon activates your romance zone, your joy, creativity, anything about your children, your risk taking tendencies, your passion, visibility, and your heartfelt expression. Some old skills are reborn here. But this is not random excitement. This new moon is asking you to create from truth, not from escaping, and to let your joy become the real path forward. So, something playful, creative, or emotionally expressive may begin now. But it is also linked to your bigger future, so don't take it lightly. Let yourself enjoy this time, but stay conscious of where excitement becomes impulsiveness. The right beginning here should feel alive and not chaotic. Capricorn, your home, roots, your family matters, and your inner belonging are transforming first, and that can directly reshape your career and your public life. So, for you, this time is about your private foundation versus your public duty. A shift at home can affect your career, and your professional decision can affect your family peace. Do not treat the two as separate here. If home is unsettled, the outer life will feel it. So build it from the inside out. This time is moving you from carrying everything alone towards building a life that actually supports your spirit here. Aquarius, for you, this new moon activates your communication, your courage, your writing ability, speaking, some short travel, anything related to your siblings, marketing, messaging, your efforts that you put in all your action, and the way you use your voice here. So, what starts as a thought, maybe an idea, some conversation, a decision, or some act of courage can become a much bigger path and can change your life. Speak with clarity here, write with honesty, and do not underestimate the power of one brave message during this time. The transformation is from holding back what you know to speaking it with clarity and faith in yourself. Pisces, this new moon activates change in your money, your values, your speech, your family patterns, your self-worth, your food habits, your all possessions and your personal security here. This is a value reset time for you. Your security and your trust are all being purified. Something you leaned on for your safety may longer feel alive now because the soul now wants true worth, not just familiar attachments. Your focus is now on what you are ready to share, release, or transform more deeply now. In any case, keep your energy clean around your finances and the promises that you make during this time. That was all about the impact on all the signs. And to summarize, this Aries new moon is all about starting something, becoming someone new, and then watching how that new self changes the balance of your relationships, our reflections, our choices, and our destiny finally. This can become the emotional turning point, a beginning that is asking us to move, but move with spiritual awareness. Ashwini wants motion, movement, and Ketu wants truth, some karmic correction with some deep release. And the Libra full moon will ask whether this new beginning can actually hold balance in our real life, within our relationships. And this new moon will reveal what this whole cycle is really trying to reset in our life. That was all about this Aries new moon in Ashwini Nakshatra. I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for being here and listening to this. Wishing you all a very successful and a grand new start with this new moon. Do share your experiences in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.